The cross is not an ornament that we must always put in churches there on the altar. It is not a symbol that distinguishes us from others. The cross is a mystery, the mystery of God. Who humbles himself, he becomes nothing. He becomes sin. Where is your sin? I don't know. I have so many here. No, your sin is there in the cross. Go find it there in the wounds of the Lord, and your sins will be healed. Your wounds will be healed. Your sins will be forgiven. The forgiveness that God gives us is not the same as canceling a debt that we have with him. The forgiveness of God gives us our wounds of his Son on the cross, raised up on the cross. May he draw us toward him, and may allow ourselves to be healed by him. The symbol that distinguishes us from others? What in the world? This is a Protestant piece of garbage flowing out of his mouth. This is Francis speaking on April 8th. Notice he uses the word cross and not crucifix. Why? Because he, in his heart, he learned everything he had from Protestantism. Make no mistake, this is another threat. He's going to have us remove crosses from the church, from the altars. That is exactly what he said. That's not our faith. Yes, the cross distinguishes us from others. There's one path to heaven, and it's through Jesus Christ and his cross. Now let me state another thing here, because he also speaks as a Protestant when he said that Jesus became sin. Jesus never became sin. That is a Protestant mistranslation from 2 Corinthians 5:21. Him who knew no sin, he hath made sin for us, that we might be made the justice of God in him. Jesus was the sin offering. He was not sin itself. That is a Protestant typical mistranslation of Paul. They love Paul. Why do they love Paul? Because Paul is so hard to understand. If you go to 2 Peter, near the end, St. Peter even says that people love Paul because they love to mistranslate him. They have no idea what they're talking about. Jesus is not sin. He didn't even become sin. He is the sin offering. If you go to Isaiah 53:10, it tells you that. Have a nice day.